Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thursday Night IFL. It is I, Dylan.
And Burgundy.
We have a stacked show tonight, so stick around. And tonight we have some new stars coming. As you can see right now, Adler making his WWE debut. Burgundy, thoughts on this new up-and-coming superstar?
It'll be interesting to see how he contends here with the current IFL champion.
Yeah. And speaking of champions, William coming off that amazing victory this past Sunday at Backlash. You gotta believe that he is very confident with and proud of himself.
And if I'm correct, this match is actually for the number one contender spot.
Yes, it is. If Adler manages to beat William, he will face William at Extreme Rules, which is next month. So, Adler's going to want to make a good showing out of himself today. And William now making his way to the ring, the crowd booing, as always. They are not happy with Will.
They may not be happy with Will, but he definitely seems to enjoy the attention, no matter what kind.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, look at him now. He's just look at that confidence. You know, he's happy. He's got that big red bell around his waist. He's happy with himself. He's proud.
And he's got every right to be.
Yep. And how do you think Golden must feel about this, or Chonk, whatever you want to call him?
I can't imagine Chunk's too happy.
This business is very cutthroat. If you don't capitalize on your opportunity, you won't get you might not get a second chance at it. So, tough luck to Chunk. So, what do you think Adler is gonna do to William? Do you think he'll just fight him straight up, or do you think he'll try and take him to the ground?
For what I've seen thus far, I think we'll see a much more technical fight.
Yep. And these two starting off in the center of the ring on, you're right, we were starting off pretty technically with a grapple in the center of the ring, but William shoving Adler back into the corner, and the ref is trying to separate them. And looks like these two, out of show of respect, aren't going to hit each other. Oh, again, they're grappling. Adler trying to wrestle in the back here, but I think Will countered, and now Will's trying to get into the ground now, I think. Trying to overpower him, and he does a nice suplex, trying to take him down. As these two on the ground, and really using some wrestling skills here. This is something new we've seen from Will. And a DDT from Adler. All just turning the match in his favor right out of the gate. I'm pretty shocked with Will's use of technical wrestling compared, because he usually fights dirty. Your opinion, Burgundy?
It wouldn't surprise me to see a bit of dirty fighting here, but it definitely appears that he's much more technically focused since becoming champion.
Yep, and a cover here. One, no, Adler kicks out. I think Will was trying to put Adler away quickly. I think Will is just trying to get this match done and over with, and to continue his celebration. And a snapmare. Will is going to be doing a lot of damage. Oh, but Adler kicking him away. And a leg drop. Wait a minute. What's going on? Why do I hear some familiar music? I think that's Chonk's music.
It sure is. What's he doing here?
Oh, I don't know. Adler is focused on the ring, but he really should be turning around. Because look, he's right in front of us. And there he is on the camera. Well, what's Chonk doing? Slamming him to the mat. The ref wasn't looking. What the hell is going on here? Chonk had no right to do this. Cover. 1, 2, no! Adler kicking out and Chonk walking away. What? Why did Chonk do this?
I know Chunk is upset about his loss at Backlash, but That's no reason to interfere with the number one contender match.
Yeah, could this have affected Adler's ability to fight?
It looks like it may have.
But now Adler's countering with the uppercut. These two grappling in the corner. Will not in the corner, but oh, and a kick to the head. Will taunting. He's proud. That confidence is really showing. And Adler's holding onto the ropes, trying to steady himself, and Will just punching him to the outside of the ring. With now Will's on the top turnbuckle here.
He's calling for it.
Yep, I think he's gonna do something real nice here. Trying to go for a crossbody. No, Adler steps to the side. William coming up short. Ooh, Will missing a punch, and Adler kicks him in the side. Both men now back in the ring. Punch from Will. Trying to go for a belly to belly suplex, and it connects. Will going to the top rope once again. He's really favoring some aerial offense as well.
I've noticed that as well. Is this another crossbody?
It very well could, and it connects. Will was really using some aerial offense, which is surprising from him.
We may be seeing a new Will.
Yeah, and a trouble in paradise right out of nowhere. This could put away Adler for good. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
You know, you have to wonder if the interference from Chunk had an effect on that match.
I think it did. You saw how hurt Adler was after Chunk's interference. And here it is. Just slamming him right to the mat. The ref didn't see it happen. All he saw was just Chunk kneeling beside Adler. So he can't call a DQ on this. And Chunk walking away as if nothing happened. Like you were saying, I think this had a major effect on Adler. Do you think this could have gone a different way had Chunk not interfered?
I think it may have, uh, but I'd put money that this match may have gone the same way. It just would have taken longer to get to that point.
Yeah, and here's Will celebrating his victory, and the crowd audibly upset. They wanted to see Adler win.
And Will absolutely rejoicing.
And now, as we're starting back here, Dylan attacking Sombra. What is going on here? I think Dylan's mad about Sombra's attack on him this past Sunday.
I think you may be right.
Yeah. And here, another one of our newer stars, Ryan in the ring. Sombra's struggling to get back to his feet here.
Oh my wamo, Shinderu.
Nani? Oh, and it's Bailey using some of that black Mississippi magic. And Ryan taking down Sombra.
I think they call that voodoo, Dylan.
Voodoo.
Yeah, black Mississippi magic.
Yeah. Alright. And a DDT from Sombra. You know, Sombra's very hurt. You know, you saw that attack from Dylan, and I think Dylan was in the right. On the first episode of Thursday Night IFL, Sombra attacked him during during Dylan's entrance. After their match on Sunday, Sombra attacked him with a steel chair. Dylan was in the right to attack Sombra before his match.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you here, Dylan. Two wrongs never make a right.
Well, the business of wrestling is very, very dangerous, and you always have to watch your back. And now, Sombra and Bailey attacking Ryan in the corner.
It looks like there may be a little bit of teamwork going on here between the two.
Yep. But Ryan sweeping the legs out from underneath Sombra, and I think Sombra's rolling to the outside. Bailey attacking Ryan, trying to use his weight against him, and a leg drop from Bailey. And now Sombra jumping on the back of the arm. That's that's gotta hurt. Ooh, and a Sombra with the drop kick. Just really using that aerial offense of his. Bailey tossing him over the shoulder. And Ryan with a neck breaker. Ooh, but Bailey gets back up immediately. Sombra with a kick. I think Sombra and Ryan are gonna tag team here, step up Insaguri. That's a surprising move from the big man. Normally that move is done by people like Sombra. Some surprising agility from the big guy.
It'll be exciting to watch.
Yeah, and a German suplex from Sombra to Bailey, and now kicking the back of the head. I think Ryan's taking a rest after that amazing Insaguri. Sombra now onto the apron. Oh, but Ryan stomping Bailey. And, oh, that's gotta hurt. All that weight coming down on Bailey. Sombra now trying to do something springboard. He connects with Bailey just by a bit, though. And I think Sombra's hurt after that. You saw how he landed.
A very awkward landing on that.
Yep.
Though it did connect, he definitely hurt himself in the process.
Yep. Ooh, another dropkick. Bailey just eating that offense up. Oh, and Sombra trying to go for a submission hold here, trying to wrench the leg, but I think Ryan stopped the referee from, or stopped the submission. Now Bailey trying to pick up Sombra. Ryan kicking the back. And Sombra now kicking Ryan. Oh, and Ryan just throwing Sombra like a rag doll. Tell you what, I'm really impressed with the big man performance.
I agree. Oh!
Ooh, that was some brutal tag team offense. Oh, and Bailey trying to roll Sombra up for the pin cover. 1, 2. No, what is? Oh, Sombra rolling him up. 1, and Bailey able to kick out. And Ryan trying to go for an overhead strike and a forearm as a response. And Ryan just dumping Sombra over the top rope. Ryan, I hate to tell you this, but this is not a Royal Rumble nor a Battle Royale. And what's Bailey doing?
It looks like he's searching under the ring.
Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. Oh, the ref is ringing the bell. He disqualified himself on purpose.
You have to wonder why he would do something like that.
Yeah, and the crowd booing Bailey. And we are back, Burgundy, and look who it is. It's Elias. Elias down from Raw, former the former Drifter on NXT, and him bringing his guitar. This is the first time you've seen Elias, correct?
Correct, it is.
Elias, a very prominent member on Monday Night Raw and NXT, so we're glad to have him here. And he's facing one of the newer, another new star tonight. Blake, I believe, is his name. Elias. I don't know if he's going to give us a concert tonight. He might. But I don't think we're worthy in his eyes.
Maybe one of these times.
One of these times, yes. Who knows? Maybe we'll use the guitar to help him win. You know, I've seen Elias do that before. And the crowd not really caring about Elias. They're excited to see this new guy, though. And here we go. Blake making his WWE debut. Uh, from what I've heard, he's a very aerialist type wrestler, just like Sombra.
Hmm. This should definitely provide for an interesting match then.
Yeah, and Elias, he's just to give you a little more information about Elias. He's more of a brawling type superstar, so it's a very interesting clash up of different styles of fighting in the WWE ring. But look at Blake. He looks happy to be here. I would be too.
Indeed. And just judging from his intro here, it definitely seems like he enjoys the spotlight.
Yeah, and the crowd cheering him. And after that altercation between Eben and Ritter, uh, things got pretty heated between the two of them.
Yep, it did. I would not be surprised to see that boil over in their next match.
I wouldn't be surprised either. There's a lot of tension between those two. But that's in the past right now, and that's the future as well. But if they want to settle the differences, they should settle in the ring. And here we go, Elias versus Blake. Who do you think's gonna win?
Honestly, I'm not sure, as I've never seen either of these two fight.
Quite honestly, I think Elias might win. He's someone I've seen fight before, and as much as I want to be in support of the new guy, Blake, I just think Elias might take it into his corner. And whoa, these two just amazing performance right out of the gate, really using some of that their lighter weights to their advantage, and now wrenching the neck and Blake with a nice punch on the ground. Really technical start here, surprising for the both of them, knowing their type of fighting styles. And again, Blake with the takedown. Elias with a scissor lock called. Blake able to fight out though. Ooh, and a running drop kick. Elias trying to get out of the ring, get away from Blake's offense, and Elias looks to have Blake right where he want him. Oh, but Blake able to get some elbows to the gut of Elias. Now, ooh, missing an overhead strike, and Elias quickly kick him in the gut. Ooh, look at that from Blake. And Elias shoving Blake away. Elias thrown back into the ring. Blake now really trying to show off here with his offense. Irish whip to the corner. A drop kick to the back. That's gotta hurt. Now what's Blake doing? Tossing Elias out of the ring.
And this has been absolutely non-stop for these two.
Yeah, Elias kick to the head. Both men getting back in the ring at the same time. What is this? Reverse DDT. That was the most interesting DDT I've ever seen. Ooh, and Blake locking a submission hold here. I think Elias might tap. Oh no, Elias able to fight out. But how much damage did Blake do to the back and neck? And Elias getting countered by Blake. And a sunset flip. Cover 1, 2. Oh, Elias countering cover 1, 2. No, Elias almost putting Blake away with a roll up. And a forearm to the head. Blake has now not got Elias, and Snake Eyes dropping him onto the ropes. Cover. 1. Ooh, Elias kicking out, and Blake is surprised. And like you said before, it's just non-stop between the two of them. Ooh, and a jawbreaker. Oh, did you see that? What a brutal knee to the head. Irish whip to the corner, and just tossed outside the ring with the force of that Irish whip. These two now fighting on the outside. Elias does not want any of it. He's trying to get away from Blake. Well, Blake now using the ropes to his advantage. He's got him now. Irish whip again, throwing him outside the ring. Blake's really trying to use the outside more than inside the ring. Your thoughts on that, Burgundy?
Given his fighting style, I would not be surprised if he's trying to set something up
Yeah.
for use of the corner of the rings there.
Yep. And Elias phasing through reality, as you can see there.
Oh,
Ooh, Blake.
it looks like I may have called that just in time.
Yeah, Blake is trying to set up something big here. 450 splash. No, Elias catches Blake power bomb. I think he was trying to go for a 450 Hurricane Rana. And Elias countering that, and Elias phasing through reality and might hit the drift away here. Kick to the gut. Drift away. That could end Blake right here. Cover. 1, 2. No, Blake kicking out at 2. Elias is surprised. His left arm phasing through reality. I can't believe these two. These two are just putting on a classic. And a reverse DDT again from Blake. Oh, standing moonsault. That's got to do a lot of damage to the gut here. Could put away Elias. No, a kick out once again. Elias still in this fight. Elias has a lot of resiliency.
And you could definitely tell from this fight.
Oh, Blake now. Phoenix splash cover. 1, 2, 3. Blake with the Phoenix splash to end the match. What a showing from these two. And there's that sunset flip from earlier.
And absolutely brutal the following the standing moonsault with the Phoenix Splash.
Yep. And Snake Eyes onto the ropes. Cover and the cover again. Nearly put not enough to put away Elias. And again that counter into the power bomb there, and then Elias hitting the drift away, nearly ending Blake's night. And Elias dragging Blake into the center of the ring, trying to avoid getting that rope break. And again, the standing moonsault. Just an absolute classic. I would really like to see these two put on a match again.
I couldn't agree more.
And Blake walking away with his first victory. And I'm getting word now from Crimson that to open Extreme Rules, there was going to be a 6-person battle royale. So we'll have to see who gets announced for that. Already some big matches being set up for Extreme Rules.
I assume we're cutting all of this with the menus.
Oh, look at these two, Eben and Ritter, backstage. They're fighting. Look at this, exchanging right arms with each other. And Ritter on top is punching Eben down. This has gotten out of hand, Burgundy.
It truly has. Any differences they have could easily be settled in the ring, and yet they've chosen to have this fight backstage.
Yeah, and Ritter pleased with his brutal takedown of Eben. This is just unnecessary. And Eben with a beautiful elbow to the head. Eben trying to run at Ritter, but Ritter able to throw him into those crates over there, and again being thrown towards crates in the wall. Oh, Eben now trying to lift up Ritter. Oh, hitting your back on that concrete floor must hurt. And these two are not. They're just not wasting time trying to destroy each other. Someone could get hurt. Like this is just too much. And Ritter, beautiful counter to that. What would appear to be a sidewalk slam.
I know you're concerned with someone getting hurt here, Dylan, but I think that's the idea for these two.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone is walking away with at least some type of injury. And Eben getting picked up by Ritter and into the backbreaker. And Ritter has just seemed to perform a lot better than Eben so far. Ooh, but Eben, as soon as I say that, counters with that beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. These two are just demolishing each other. And it's look how fast they're fighting too. It's just nonstop. They really need to decide. We really need to try and stop this from happening because speaking of stopping this from happening, where's security?
I'm not sure, Dylan, and I'm not really sure that the crowd wants it to be stopped.
Yeah, well, we have some of the most bloodthirsty fans in sports entertainment, and a Northern Lights suplex. Ritter now is on Evan's shoulder. Evan just carrying him along like a rag doll and dropping him onto that box there. Ritter's gotta be hurt, and Evan on top said box, jumping and damaging the head, it appears. Ritter is really holding on to the top of his head there. I think he has some sort of head injury. Oh, Evan just taunting Ritter, but Ritter able to counter with the elbow and a backbreaker from Evan. Just brutal fighting, really focusing the back and the head. And then I say that a knee to the head to Ritter from Evan. And now again on the shoulders of Evan. Uh oh. White noise. And look at this. Evan mounting Ritter and delivering a brutal series of strikes to the head and gut.
You gotta wonder how much more this Ritter's going to be able to take.
And Evan is not looking good. Ritter is waiting for Evan to regain consciousness. He wants Evan awake for what he's about to do next. Evan just stumbling around here. Ooh, again throwing Ritter into the wall. That has got to hurt. Oh, and into the electrical box there. Ooh, into the electrical box again. Wait, Evan. Evan, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Ah! Oh! Did you see that? And that's not knocking out Ritter.
We need to get the paramedics down here right now.
Ryan in the ring as Nevik is making his way down to the ring. Ryan has already had his time in the spotlight tonight with his earlier altercation with Sombra, and their past his past meeting with Bailey. I think those two are a tag team now.
I believe you're right. And it'll be interesting, especially given the way they worked against Sombra, to see those two in the ring
Yep,
together.
yep. Nevik making his way to the ring. Nevik just, I think, his past main event with Jacob, for the first main event of Friday Night IFL. Friday Night IFL this Thursday night. Uh, you know, though he can put on a really entertaining brawl type match. So we'll see probably the same thing again from Nemec today. And these two men ready to start things off here. The main event of the evening. Ref has rung the bell, and Nevik charging Ryan and just furious strikes to the head.
You gotta wonder if Ryan might need a little time to recover after being in the ring with both Sombra and Bailey.
Yeah. Oh, a kick to the gut. Oh, and a kick to the chest. Oh, is Nemec already calling for a dirty deeds?
I think he may be.
Yeah, if he's got the arms. Dirty deeds, and Ryan is bleeding. Look at the blood pour down the face of that guy. 2, 3. Whoa, is all I can say. How long was that match? 30 seconds?
30, maybe 40 seconds.
Yep. Nevik just not caring about his opponent. He just wanted to put on an amazing showing for the fans here, and then the crowd appreciates that. And Ryan now walking away wounded. Look at the blood pouring down his face. And that's all the time we have here tonight, folks. Tune in next Thursday. I'm sure we'll have a lot of action next Thursday as well. I've been Dylan.
And Burgundy.